Alrighty, fellas. Good morning, dudes. It is the final day, day 8, final day of Safari Week. Okay, the Team Mr. Safari Week. I kind of got a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh hair going on because I didn't have time to shower. I want to jump into things. I want to get as many encounters as possible, so I'm just gonna straight jump into it. It's the final day. It's the last chance to get a Safari Pokemon, dudes. We've been here all week for this. We've been grinding. We saw some crazy stuff last night off stream. I put out a video about it, dude. That shiny pincer encounter from Tints was unbelievable, and then apparently he got another Safari shiny like a few hours later, which is unbelievably nuts. So that was crazy. I'm gonna do my encounters. My encounter counter I'll have to double check that. We're pulling out the big guns for today. A little bit of G Fuel, a little bit of 300 milligram caffeine, a little fruity beverage, because you know what, we've only got a few hours. The event ends at 1 p.m. We've got less than 3 hours, guys, to get as many encounters as possible. So let's get to it. Let's get cracking. Yeah, my main target here is Yanma. For those who don't know, someone asked about that. So we're going for shiny Yanma today. And I do actually want to talk about, I have to do so much experimenting with my schedule because I really want to get back to guide content and actually making videos that aren't just stream recaps. I feel like that's something I do want to get back to. It would be nice for me and for my viewers. I feel like it's what people want to see. It's what a lot of people subscribe to me for. I get it. But I'm currently tinkering around with the idea of streaming three weeks out of the month, 5 days a week. So like Monday through Friday, normal streams or whatever, right? And then taking a week off every month to just focus hard on guides and videos. I think I might tinker around with this schedule. We will have to see. I'm really just floating ideas, to be totally honest, but there's some really big projects, some really big guides, and some really big videos that are just multi-day long projects that I can't really get done. Especially with that, but I usually wake up at like 10. I have like 2 hours before stream is my normal schedule. And I just can't get these types of videos done or even make like any sort of progress because it kind of takes a consistent stream of thought, if that makes sense. If I break it up, I get distracted and I mess up and whatever, right? Usually I'm spending those 2 hours answering comments, waking up, checking, timestamps, thumbnails, doing other medial work. I haven't really been recording as much in the morning, so I want to get back to focusing on guides and really higher quality videos as opposed to just stream recaps. I know you guys like the stream recaps, and I'm really honored, really happy you do, but I want to get back to some more real video, like off-stream content, one-on-one with me and the video viewers. Wait, shiny? Wait, what happened? Someone already got a shiny Team Mr. Safari? Wait, where at? Wait, let me see. Dude, we get a shiny in the last day? The last few hours? Vex? Where at, dude? What Safari where at? Dude, shiny Rhyhorn? Okay, I think it's probably Kanto, right? It's gotta be Kanto. I'm gonna head over. Dude, there's literally nothing more pathetic than hopping on your bike in Sinnoh just for fucking this to happen. For you to like walk speed on your bike. Why is that a thing? It fled? What? Why? Oh, Vex. Oh, no. Oh, no, Vex. I couldn't even get there in time because the bike walk. That must have been it. Oh, what mom was it? It was a shiny Rhyhorn in Kanto Safari. Oh, dude. Hey, I'm very new to the game and I'm struggling to level up my Pokemon due to no XP share. Can someone give me tips? I know you get an XP share for free in Kanto if you like get like 30 or 40. Is it 40? Owned OT in your Pokedex. You can buy an XP share once you have the 4th gym badge and then have access to like 40k Pokeyen. It's not that expensive. But the reality is, if you don't have your first region done, if you're super new to the game, literally not even first region done, there's not really a whole lot you can do to like speed up XP. Like that's gonna be the slowest XP you ever gain in the entire game, right? Is that first region, getting through that, getting some XP to beat the trainers. That's the biggest lot. You want to just run back and forth, just do your single encounters, just kind of get it over with. If you do like 1 to 2 hours of XP grinding during a storyline, you'll probably be set for the whole storyline. What's the other? Rebattle trainers. One big thing is to rebattle trainers. Trainers do give you a small XP bonus. So if you like took a break from the day or took a break from the game for a few hours, go check trainers. Go rebattle Nugget Bridge or like whatever it may be. Rebattling trainers gives you a decently significant XP boost, which is really worth noting. How is my progress in PokeMMO? I've been playing for 2 weeks and I have 1.5 million Pokeyen. That's already like well above average in my opinion. End a Jimmy Run team with 3.5 regions done. I think that's like pretty exceptional. 2 weeks, 1.5 million, Jimmy Run team plus 3.5 regions done. I think that is like pretty exceptional Pokemon progress, Timothy. Nice job, dude. Yeah, thoughts on the likelihood of getting new roaming legendaries with his next event? This is a question I've gotten a ton and I've answered a ton. I think it's decently likely, honestly. Lake Trio, I think we'll get the Reggie Trio. The Lake Trio, hilariously, is a little more problematic, or could be, right? Is it the Lake Trio, Uzi, Mesprit, Manaphy? Does it count Manaphy? I don't remember. Because Manaphy actually could be pretty scary with like Tail Glow, right? That could actually be a problem, which is kind of funny. I think we'll see the Reggie Trio. I think Reggie Ice, Reggie Rock, Reggie Steel, Reggie Gigas if they wanted to. I can't imagine any of the Reggies being a problem at all. Like, maybe Regirock would find a home in NU. That would be sick, honestly, if so. I feel like the Reggies are the least problematic legendary trio they possibly could add, so I could see that coming, honestly, really likely. It's not Manaphy, it's Uzi, Mesprit, Azelf. Okay, that, to be fair, I don't know. I just don't know enough about. I'm pretty sure those Pokemon are dog shit. So maybe it's equally as likely as the Reggie Trio. The other problem is I don't know how many people would be excited for those. I just don't know about those enough to comment on that. But it's probably decently. I would still lean Reggie's, but I could be wrong. Dude, I've been kind of shocked at the price that elemental orbs have maintained. Maybe it's this is just because of how good Zapdos is. But I don't know. The Rainbow Quills, like, people want Suicune as well, and they're dirt cheap. Obviously, they've been in the game for a little bit longer, like 3 months longer. But like, this is significant. 28k, 30k versus 1k. So if you don't know, elemental orbs are the item that affect your IVs on the legendary trio birds, and then the Rainbow Quills affect the beast in Johto. Not a very good way to get orbs, sadly. The Ho-Oh fight gets Rainbow Quills. Good call. Man. Yeah, the elemental orbs, like, the main way you get them is just legendary farming and like using Zapdos to do hordes. That's so interesting. That's so weird. Pat, do you think there's a genuine lack of communication between the developers and the players? Just want to hear your overall opinion about this. I do. I think that I always say there's a lot of people who over critique the devs and over hate on the devs. I think one of the most fair critiques we could give is the lack of communication. Now, having said that, Rage has picked it up. Like, over the past year or so, Rage has probably responded to more comments on the PokeMMO forums and more questions over the past year or two than in the previous 10 years of PokeMMO. We're seeing a lot of things, like, Rage has been a fresh beam of light in the communication in the PokeMMO community, and I cannot, we can't reiterate how much we appreciate them for doing all that work. It's been unbelievable. Now, I might want to start making more forum posts or actually asking questions, because that would be, yeah. Also, yeah, Rage has been active in Discords as well. Yeah, Rage is the only bit of consistent communication we get. Speaking of, there's actually a forum post I could cover, but I can recap it. It wasn't anything super exciting, but essentially, someone made a post asking about like updates with randoms PvP. So PvP players and raid players, listen up. There was a big forum post about, basically, someone asked, like, hey, like, I would love to see, like, Gen 5 and randoms, and, like, randoms is kind of neglected. Like, we'd love to see some updates or whatever. And Rach was like, yes, randoms is very high on my radar. Randoms is very high up on the priority list, said Rach. However, raids is our first priority. So right now, our understanding is that raids is priority number 1, and then randoms PvP is high up there. I would guess top 5. I don't know, but, like, yeah, so raids number 1 and randoms PvP is very, very much on their radar. So I think it's pretty interesting. I think it's cool to hear that. Once again, just like that kind of communication weekly would be so amazing. Like, just let us know what you're working on. I think if you said, hey, this week we did a lot of raid work, like that, it's actually crazy how insane a weekly forum post where it said this week we worked on raids, how much that would mean to the community and to, like, me personally. I know it seems dumb and simple and silly, but man, it does a lot to, like, just ease everybody's so worried. And I wish people could just get over that worry and be like, oh, you know, obviously they're working on this, but people worry, man. They're humans. I'm worried. I don't know what happens, right? So I think a dev post blog or dev blog would be really sick. Maybe monthly. Doesn't have to be, maybe bi-weekly. I don't know, but I would love more communication. Rach is doing a fantastic job, so I want to like honestly loop her out of it, I guess. Most veteran players are so used to the devs not meeting deadlines, just ignore the deadlines and tell us, hey, we're doing this thing, no ETA, thank you. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, literally, if it was a weekly post of saying, as dumb as it sounds, the problem is, I don't know, man, people worry too much. I mean, myself included sometimes, but it's like, if you just tell the community, hey, we're working on raids this week, no ETA, like, I'm sure it would. The problem is, I'm sure some people would leave more comments. Oh, 37,000 encounter, by the way. Hell yeah. I'm sure some types of players would leave more comments because of that, but a lot of players would also leave less comments in the forums. The real problem is, no matter how much they communicate, it's almost like they'll almost always get the same amount of forum questions and posts. Like, if they over communicate or communicate too much, or not even too much, like communicate at all, players will ask more questions or be more grumpy and frustrated for whatever reason. But then they don't communicate at all, people complain about that. But then also, people will always find someone to complain about. But I do think that a little more communication is the better option and the right thing to do. That's kind of where I'm at, so I've quit rambling about it. Dude, I just realized, Johto's been in the game for less than a year. 10 months. Okay, I'm starting to get, the more I think about it, the less empathetic I'm getting for players asking for new content. I don't know if it's new play, like, I don't know, man. Wow. What? Johto, raid beta test. Guys, we can wait a few more months for raids. That's actually, yeah, wow. Are legendaries? We have a returning player. Someone said I'm a returning player from February 2023, and we're trying to catch him up on everything that's new. Dude, PC GTL UI overhaul and tons more resources and information with that. We got mysterious balls. We got permanent legendaries. Like, that's new. Johto. Like, this is so much new stuff. If you just took like a year off the game, raids beta test, prepare for raids. If you took 1 year off the game, you have like a full video game's worth of content, the Johto region, to like catch up on. Pokedex completion, if you're coming back and you don't have your Pokedex completed, go complete that to gain access to Mount Silver. You have the Red refight, the Ho-Oh refight. You have the Alpha static Tyranitar spawn to catch. You have all these new shiny hunts in Johto, Miltank, Dratini, Larvitar. Dude, dude, oh my goodness. No, there's been so much content added to the game over the last 10 months. That's actually absurd. If you took like a 1.5 year, a 1 year and like 4 month break from the game, you have the most. This is literally the time period where, like, even though we haven't seen an update in the past 4 months, if you took a 1 year and 4 month break at any point in PokeMMO's history, right now you're returning with the most amount of content possible. Man, I feel like people are so negative, and I kind of get caught up into it. I almost like start to believe. I try to be empathetic and understanding, but dude, we have so much content. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we have so much to do. Go explore, guys. We got a lot to do, man. I feel like what happens is PokeMMO will release a full region with new Pokemon, new shiny hunts, new money-making methods, new EV training spots, new XP training spots, new PVM challenges, whatever, all these things, new trainers, whatever, new routes, Jimmy Run route change, so many things to learn, so many things, right? And what the average player will do is they will only play the storyline, ignore all the other content, and then say, "Oh my God, when's the next update?" And it's like, you're just skimming the surface. Like, and it's okay if like you aren't interested in that content, but that's on you, right? It's kind of like going to a really fancy restaurant, right? And they serve you like lobster, crab, steak, like all these amazing, delicious, like amazing foods, and then being like, "Oh, I don't really like any of that, so I'm still hungry and this restaurant sucks." And it's like, well, at some point that becomes your responsibility. You can't really help what foods you like to some extent, but it's still your responsibility. Something can not be your fault, but also be your responsibility, right? That's life. That's how it goes. And I think a lot of people have a really hard time owning up to that or understanding that difference. I feel like based and picky pilled, like, yeah, go to a different, yeah, like, I feel like there's been so much content. I feel like there's been so much content over the past year. Now that I'm thinking back over it, I'm convincing myself of like, I can't believe people are complaining about lack of content. That is unbelievable, man. When we saw Hoenn release in like 2015, we didn't get another update until like 27. We've gone like 2 years dry. And once again, I don't like to draw that comparison because I think perspective is different, but even considering the most charitable perspective, this much content, these many giant content drops, these amount of massive content drops in the past year is unbelievable. I am losing empathy for the side of there's no content. Yo, Spidget is headed, I'm checking on the all right now. Spidget is currently headed to the semifinals, guys, in a tournament. He beat Little Puck in round 5. He's heading over into the top 4. I kind of want to spectate that game and see what that be. Dude, good luck to Spidget. Absolute king. Good luck, dude. Kathy shiny Pumpkid? No. Pumpkid Phoebus? How do we just get the rarest shinies in all of PokeMMO? What? How does it keep happening? How do we keep getting away with it? For those who don't know, I've said this, I've had to explain this like 5 times this month because we keep getting it. But the Pumpkid particle effect is like an 18 mil, 20 mil particle effect. And getting it on a shiny is even like more expensive and rarer because you have to just breed it 30,000 times, right? But getting any, where is it at? Is it Pumpkid's Treat? So Pumpkid's Treat was the first 13 mil is the cheapest on a genderless Pokemon. For female only Chansey, it's 15 mil. The cheapest one that you could actually breed onto other things is 19.5 million. 0 shiny just for the particle effect. A 20 mil particle effect alone. Because it is the like first ever exclusive. It was the first ever exclusive particle effect that was only available from defeating the boss and having, you would only get the particle effect on the Pokemon that was like in your boss fight party at the time. Super rare, super expensive. Like, think about it like this, right? Let's say you want to breed for a Pumpkid shiny Phoebus, right? Normally what people will do is they'll have to buy 5 Pumpkid Phoebuses or Dittos, which is going to cost you like 100 million Pokeyen to start the hunt. Okay? 100 mil just to attempt the hunt, right? And then you have to spend 120 million Pokeyen on Dittos. And then you have to do that for 2,000 hours. Good luck. That's what like this hunt is. And we've seen like 3 to 5 of these shinies this month for Team Mister. It is unhinged. I can't believe, like, Pumpkin shinies are some of the rarest in the game. I can't believe how many we've gotten this month. That is Safari luck, not so great. Pumpkin and hyper rare eggs, I don't know why, we're through the roof. Like one of the best like months ever. Yeah, I'm watching this tournament. Both teams are sand with T-Tars. I wonder if T-Tar is getting a lot of play right now because Jellicent is getting a lot of play right now. Apparently, people keep saying Jellicent is like the most broken Mon right now. There's a certain Jellicent team that's super good. Spidget keeps talking about it. If you go to like PvP stats and go over to Jellicent and the most common allies, you can see all the Pokemon essentially. I wonder if people are going T-Tar to like Pursuit Jellicent. I'm not sure. I don't know what. Obviously, T-Tar just is good and pops up, but this is an interesting match. It's Zapdos, T-Tar, Glistor, Gallade, Ferrothorn, Volcarona versus Scizor, T-Tar, Garchomp, Gallade, Jellicent, Hydreigon. And this is round 4, so it's right before the semifinals. Whoever wins this versus High Chikota or D-Shad. These guys, one of these guys will make it to the semifinals. I've seen this guy do 2 Protect so far this match. Dudes, there is officially 33 minutes. 33 minutes left in the Team Mr. Safari week, guys. We're going to do some encounters. We're going to try to pull through. We're at over 37k. We still got a shiny charm. Probably not going to pop another one. I doubt it, but we'll see. Dude, Spidget has Crawdaunt on his team. Bro is on the Crawdaunt, Dragonite. I think this is his team. Crawdaunt, Dragonite, Infernape, Garchomp, Magnezone, Superior versus Scizor, Garchomp, Mamoswine, Gallade, Jellicent, Hydreigon. I'm rooting for... I think that one guy switched his Mamoswine. He switched in Mamoswine for something or whatever. Good luck to Spidget, man. He's in semifinals of a tourney. Hope he wins it. Big fan over here. I'm going to keep an eye out, see what happens. The Aqua Jets, the Mamoswine. How much damage is he getting off here? Oh, he puts it down to 1 HP, one-shots it down to the Focus Sash. The EQ, the Sash Mamoswine EQs, but the Crawdaunt lives because it's an absolute demon. Does Ice Shard beat Aqua Jet? I don't know what happens here. Does Aqua Jet have +2 prio? I always forget. Extreme Speed's +2. Is it Aqua Jet +1? So then if you both have prio, it comes down to speed tier, and I'm pretty sure Mamoswine's faster. So I assume either Spidget switches out on the Ice Shard into like, what do you go into? He's EQ. So he could EQ predict like a Magnezone switch. He stays in and lets it go down, which is probably fair. Oh my god, it lives the Ice Shard. He's a madman. The Crawdaunt lived the Ice Shard. It was at like 20% HP. Got hit down to like 5%. Oh, I didn't expect that. That was actually a crazy play. So this is the semifinals. There's still 20 minutes left in Safari Week. If Spidget makes it to the finals, I will do a full commentary of his run. Okay, I literally have the team switch the entire time because I'm a brainlet, and I can't tell. To be fair, the UI, I literally can't tell who's who. It's like so impossible. Spidget's Jellicent just got Dragon Rushed by a Garchomp in one shot. He's probably maulding. He hasn't made a move in 30 seconds. I'd be maulding. That's, oh no, not the Dragon Rush Garchomp. Spidget is Sigma, he can do it. He said it's over on his stream. Spidget, no, he's got to believe. I got to give him the words of encouragement. I think Spidget wins. I think Spidget got it, guys. He actually pulled through. This was a really close match. There were a couple really crazy plays and predictions here. I think Spidget's going to go to the finals, boys. Spidget won. He took that game, fellas. To the finals, the up-and-coming creator goes, dude. That's amazing. Dude, good luck to Spidget. I'm gonna watch his game, try to commentate the whole thing, do a video out of it. Should be fun memes. I would love to practice and get better at PvP commentary. I think it's super, super interesting. Yeah, event ends in 9 minutes, so we're trying to calculate how many encounters I did. I started at around like 28,600 encounters, so I only did like 9,000 encounters, which is not great. But I do also think, we've counted before, I think the encounter counter misses like 10 encounters per hour on average in the Safari Zone. So, I mean, that would add a bit, but like nothing crazy. Actually, it kind of would be, let's say I hunted this week for, I didn't do 10 hours a day. I think I did like 8 hours a day, like of hunting pretty consistently. So let's do like 8 times 10. Yeah, it's not really relevant. 80 encounters didn't count. That's not relevant. If that's actually yeah, that doesn't really matter. Yeah, I was really inefficient. I did do 2 accounts, and I think this account started at a little under 5K. So I did a little over 3K on the alt account. Like 30, I want to say 3,500 encounters. 3,500 encounters on the alt account and like 9K on the main account. So a total of like 12,500 encounters. No way. What? How is that possible? How did I only do... I suck. I'm washed. That's so crazy. That's so much less than I expected. You were consistent, though. It is way less encounters than I expected. I'm not going to lie. I was aiming for like 40K at the beginning of the way. The problem is I calced rates at like being able to do I calced at max. So like the max single encounters you can get per hour is like 300, but that's like with biking, that's with lures, that's with swarm. And in a lot of the Safari zones you can't bike. I haven't used lures, so that slows down encounters by 10%. And then I haven't what's it called? I have swarm, but yeah, so like you lose a lot. And you lose out on double encounters. So I feel, but Safari encounters are faster than other singles. You probably do only get like 250 encounters per hour in the Safari Zone, where I was expecting it to be 300 or so, but I think it probably is closer to 250 or so. So that's probably why my calculations were just so wrong, was because of that. So it's good to learn, man. Like stuff like this is really good to like keep in mind for next year and to like learn. I'll keep that in mind. So not horrible, not great, probably around 12,500 encounters in total on 2 accounts. I would like to at least shoot for like 15K next year. We'll have to see, to try to go for that half chance or so of a shiny in Safari Zone. And obviously I'm dry on a shiny in total, 37K, like pretty overrate with donor status and shiny charm and etc. Quit yapping, getting shunted. Hey man, we got 6 minutes left. I got plenty of time to yap. Okay, I know I already did my outro clip, but I feel like this is too cool of a moment to not capture. Here is Team Mr. all together, everybody who hunted for like 100 hours this week, like at least 50 plus hours, like everybody did. Amazing stuff. Like look at all these shinies we can show off. Events like this are what create memories and what build a team and build that environment and make everybody be invested in each other's journeys, and it's what makes all this super meaningful. And like it's what makes PokeMMO, what makes any MMO an MMO, is like these community style events. So you know, PokeMMO wouldn't be the game it is without Team Mister, and I wouldn't have as much fun without this sort of environment. I'm going to say this now. I am probably going to take the next week off of streaming, guys. I'm sorry, but at the same time, I'm going to be using that time to make really good videos and guides. So I'm sorry, but also look forward to really high quality content coming in the future. So I haven't really been able to focus on like video making. I've been streaming so much even before Safari Week that I haven't really been able to focus on videos. I want to get back to that. So if you're a YouTube watcher, some good stuff is coming your way. If you're a stream watcher, I hope you understand I'm taking a week off. I'm going to try doing the, I think I'm going to try the 3-week stream schedule if that makes sense. Streaming 3 weeks out of the month and then taking 1 week off every month to like focus on videos. So hopefully you guys enjoy that schedule. If not, we can rework it. Thank you guys for watching once again. All right, there is 2 minutes left in Safari Week, but I'm going to go ahead and call it here, guys. I'm not ending the stream, don't worry, but this is the final stream recap clip of Safari Week. Guys, thank you for joining me. You know what? We didn't get a shiny, but we had a lot of fun. We talked a lot. We talked a lot about the future of PokeMMO. We discussed things. We taught new players things, and we entertained veterans. And that's what's most important during this time period, is entertaining and helping new players in PokeMMO. And you know what? Sometimes these Safari shinies were actually just the friends we made along the way. So thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate every moment of your time, and hopefully it was well worth it. Like this video if you enjoyed it, dislike if not, and subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos every single day. Discord is linked down below if you're interested in that. You can follow on Twitch for streams Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. ET. And if you want to go above and beyond and support the content, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal/Venmo really do make a meaningful difference in my ability to make content. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I will see you guys later. Good luck in your PokeMMO grinds. Hey, thank you so very much for watching until the very end of the video. That means the world to me. And everyone on this list means even more to me for helping support the channel every single day. Thanks so much.